Bro, as I was looking this up to watch this video, bro, I don't know why, but this Miles Morales versus Static Shock rap battle, this just seems racist. I know it's not, but hold on. Why is his fucking voice so deep? Dude, I thought Static was like 13. Why is his voice deeper than mine? Cuddy, what the fuck? He sounds like fucking he sounds like fucking Eazy-E. Why the fuck he sound like that at 13? Okay. No shade, bro. No shade. Keep doing what you're doing, JT.
Hey, Wiz, you know what time it is?
Bro, I don't even drink.
The Spider-Man of Marvel's Earth number 1610.
And Static, the electric genius from DC's Dakotaverse. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's
Wait, Dakotaverse? I knew Static Shock was based in Dakota, right? Or like, I forgot which Dakota was, but that's his whole verse. Dakotaverse? That's a trash ass verse name, I ain't gonna lie. Just cause of that alone, I'm a Static Shock hater. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Off of his name, off of his fucking verse being the Dakotaverse, that shit sounds ass. I'm a hater off of that alone.
Our job to analyze closer, and you'll find Coca Soda instead of Coca-Cola, PDNY officers instead of NYPD.
Cuddy, what the fuck? Who wrote this shit? Who decided to?
Sir, and you'll find Coca Soda instead of Coca-Cola, PDNY.
Cuddy, this man, Miles' dad, is riding the fucking pony. I know it's PDNY. PD? P Diddy? Oh my lord, I just made a connection, bro.
Officers instead of NYPD.
He running the P Diddy mobile.
And a hamburger and fries can cost 30,000 goddamn dollars.
But perhaps the greatest
I think that's fairly accurate now. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Kind of realistic.
Folks, while you have them, you never know when they're gonna pull a surprise Uncle Ben.
Well, Miles spent most of his time with his more laid-back Uncle Aaron, who turned out to be a secret supercriminal.
Totally relatable. Anyway, during one of his heists into a secret lab, Aaron accidentally scooped up a spider. The next time Miles visited, the spider got loose and, you know what happens.
Miles, let's go.
This spider carried the genetic enhancing Oz formula. Yet another attempt to recreate Captain America's infamous super soldier serum.
Bro, why do motherfuckers care so much about that stupid ass super soldier serum, bro? You made something infinitely stronger. How do you actively do that? Like imagine me trying to find fucking, like, just digging in my backyard trying to fucking fix a pipe and I find diamond. Like, how the fuck do you do that shit? I'm so sick of these damn plot lines trying to make the super soldier serum, bro. Can you let that shit go? Can you let that shit go? Also, this super soldier serum cannot be this hard to make. No way a motherfucker hasn't cloned it by now or made another one. No way, bro. Like, you know how fucking dumb that is? So instead of making the super soldier serum, all of a sudden, Cuddy, they made Spider-Man, a hero that's stronger than Captain America. How the fuck did you do that?
And also, like Peter, he can stick to walls. You know, spider style.
Dude, why is my man Miles so skinny, dude? He looks so anorexic. You know, like, golly, bro. Like, I know in most iterations, Miles Morales is like a teenager. I get that, but, bro, have y'all seen teenagers? I mean, that's kind of a crazy sense, bro, coming from me. Fuck. Hey, no Diddy. All right, no Dr. Disrespect, bro. A lot of teenagers aren't fucking skinny as shit. They're kind of put on some muscle, especially a superhero one who's doing like superhero activities daily. Why my man Miles can't put on any type of muscle, bro? He is not eating.
Spider-Man, Miles obviously had a lot to live up to. After his Uncle Aaron died in front of him.
Ha! Told you somebody would pull a Ben.
Miles pushed.
Bro, why? Oh my lord. So that's another one we're adding to the list, bro. It's Aunt May, Uncle Ben, Uncle Aaron, bro. What do you think they're doing in the afterlife at this point? Cause they're doing the barbecue. Like, you got enough like dead people in these comic books to run a fucking sports team, right? Like a full NFL roster, right? Dude, they just play 7-on-7s all day?
Even survived being caught in this giant super collider exploding.
Measuring the size of this hole using real-world maps of New York and solving for fragmentation, we know this explosion must have been equivalent to about 222 tons of TNT.
Sure, that's not technically canon to the comics, but guys, main series Spider-Man has done way crazier things. I mean, he has the same powers, and Miles has even beat the crap out of him. Classic Pete can bench press 130 tons, uses spider sense to dodge beams of light, and ripped apart Doc Ock's robo-arms, which once survived a 2-kiloton nuclear explosion. So...
I'm so confused, bro. Isn't Doc Ock supposed to be a regular ass human? How the fuck is he surviving these goddamn explosions? How? Bro, I never understood these in comics. Where these supposed to be? These are characters whose durability is like, well, it's better than the average person, but it's nothing too crazy. It's not like the Hulk. It's not like Thor. It's not like fucking Superman, Shazam, Wonder Woman. Like, the durability is nothing too crazy, but they're able to survive these fucking nuclear explosions, right? Without any armor. This man, fucking Spider-Man, his first suit was created by fucking, like, by himself in this fucking room. Some iterations, not Aunt May, I think about Superman, but in some iterations, he gets that suit from someone else. Miles' suit literally comes from fucking Stan Lee's comic book shop, right? Right. Stan Lee's comic book shop, and that shit is able to withstand a fucking nuke. Like, I don't get that shit. At this point, why the fuck are superheroes even a thing? The fucking fire force, the fucking firefighters should be able to do this shit as well. Why not have Stan Lee make all those other suits?
Morales is truly one of the greats.
Don't wash the mouth, wash the hands.
Ah! That's my goat, bruh. That's my goat. Now this fucker with the Dakota verse.
Despite growing up in the most crime-filled neighborhood of Dakota City,
Hey, bro, imagine telling someone you're from Dakota City. That trash-ass city, bro.
Virgil Hawkins was a pretty chill guy.
He spent his time playing D&D, reading comics, you know, typical nerd stuff. But he had one major problem.
He fucks with Pokemon? I ain't gonna lie, bro. He's kind of winning me over. But that Dakota verse, bro, nasty work.
The classic sitcom bully. No teenage story is complete without it.
During school, he was frequently harassed by local gang leader Frank.
God damn, bro. I'm sorry. I know bullying is bad, but let's admire the strength it takes to pull that off, bro.
During school, he was
Like, Virgil was talking shit. Maybe Virgil was on the wrong side of this thing. I don't know. We don't know context. But look, he was talking mad shit. Look at him. He was looking like mad cocky, right? Looking mad cocky. He suddenly got his hand. He getting roughed up a bit. Look, now he's shook his shit.
frequently harassed.
But look at this. God damn. He chucked that motherfucker a whole hallway, yo. It might get rough in Dakota City, bro.
There was only one way to get rid of
Damn, Larry. This man Larry built like EDP.
Is for good. Join his own gang and pack some heat. Things get, well, pretty intense, and Virgil wasn't having any of it. It was time to bail like DC Comics on their cinematic universe.
But the damage was already done. The police arrived and let loose a massive canister of what seemed to be tear gas, but wasn't.
Yeah, this
What?
grape-looking mist was actually some experimental shit. It was supposed to tag each gang member so the cops could track them down later, but it was actually laced with radioactive quantum juice, which killed almost everybody.
Throwing radioactive fucking gas into a black community. I ain't gonna lie, this is kind of realistic. I'm just saying. Bro, look at my mans. The CIA done strike again.
I hate it when that happens.
Luckily, Virgil was one of the few who
Allegedly.
survived force fields that block most attacks. He can even move metal around like a hip young Magneto.
And slip.
The fuck? What the fuck? Can move metal around like a hip young Magneto. What the fuck? Who the fuck wrote this script? Hey, I'm gonna cry. I'm crying. He's able to move metal around like a hip young Magneto. What the fuck?
Flip metal under his feet to take to the sky. His favorite ride is the static saucer, a giant frisbee that doubles as a shield and buzzsaw. Think about it. Don't you wish your car could literally cut through traffic?
Obviously, turning superhuman overnight caught Virgil a bit off guard, but after a few speed bumps, he became a well-regarded superhero throughout the city of Dakota.
Well, it must not be hard to do. Goody, how many superheroes are just chilling in fucking Dakota? He probably won that shit by default, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Teaming up to detect bioelectric auras. Static can also create power-draining
He can see
plasma
aura,
coils,
dude?
disrupt the electrical impulses of others, and empower or heal himself by draining energy from outside sources.
He can literally reattach his severed arm with shock power.
What the fuck? How the fuck does that work?
I'm not even joking. Look at this. Since when could electricity do that?
Clearly, Static has a lot of power at his beck and call.
He can survive.
He's like an electric god. Dude, how the fuck is Miles supposed to beat this guy? So, bro, you're telling me Miles, the 13-year-old who built like a fucking, the twig from the, he's built like Brandon Ingram. Dude's built like Slender Man. He's going up against a fucking electric god from fucking Dakota. Like, god damn, bruh.
Building-sized kabooms lift hundreds of tons and once turned this huge chunk of ice into slush and
This is how I used to
Oh
dress
my
6 months
god.
ago. And this is me now. And
What the fuck did you change? You just put on a fucking suit with some jeans. What are you talking about? I got style now. Bro, what are you talking? He's put on a fucking blazer.
and it's all thanks to my Stitch Fix stylist.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you need a Stitch Fix stylist to tell you to put on a blade, this motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, I would rather rock this fit than this fit. This shit looks mad comfortable. The plain white t-shirt with some joggers on, bro. Put on some fucking socks and some slides. That's my go-to fit for today. I would rather go as this shit than this shit.
Big
just a couple seconds.
Based on the size of the ice and the required change in temperature for such a feat, Static must have output energy equal to 180 tons of TNT.
What the
He's
fuck,
quick
dude?
enough to intercept lasers confirmed to be beams of actual light, which is pretty darn fast.
And in the cartoon, he actually shoved some quantum juice in some lockers and launched them out of orbit.
Dude, Miles is cooked. Oh my god, my goat Miles is actually so fucked. He's
These are
so
typical school
cooked.
lockers,
I keep choosing the wrong motherfucker in all of these damn death battles, bro.
Weigh up to 30 pounds
I'm like 2 and 5 with this shit.
each.
And fit approximately 1 nerd.
To throw 3 of these into space, they need to be moving nearly 3,000 times faster than sound, requiring a throwing force equal to 4 kilotons of TNT.
What the fuck, dude?
Damn!
Oh my lord,
Okay,
bro.
sure, that's not canon to the comics, but his electromagnetism could play tug-of-war with Superboy's telekinesis, which can lift 4 million tons. I'm not sure Static can go that far, but if he's anywhere close, it's still higher than throwing some
Miles is
lockers
so
around.
cooked, bro.
Though despite Static's incredible power, insulators are his kryptonite, and he can run out of juice if he pushes himself too much.
But the guy's one of the coolest superheroes who rarely got his time to shine. Heck, he was good enough to join the Justice League. I think even Virgil himself was shocked to see how cool he really was.
Dude, hip young Magneto is essentially a fucking eldritch god whose fucking weakness is a rubber glove. You know what? That's very poetic. I like it.
Static shock!
Why you say it like that? Said a bitch like a slur. Static shock.
Oh!
Okay. Y'all know who I'm rooting for. I'm rooting for the GOAT Miles Morales, bro. That's my GOAT. But bro, he's probably not gonna win. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's like watching a fucking newborn child go up against like a fully grown pit bull. It's like watching a fucking kid in a wheelchair try to 1v1 LeBron James or Michael Jordan. It's like a motherfucker, I don't know. It's like a child trying to go up against a fucking sedan going 75 miles per hour. Cause this motherfucker's Static Shock. I don't know what the fuck they put in Dakota water, bro. But this shit is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That motherfucker was able to fucking chuck a piece of locker in a fucking orbit. He's able to output this much fucking like damage. What the fuck, bro? Alright. Miles Morales versus hippie young Magneto.
Watch where you're aiming. I got places to be tomorrow. For real? You attack me!
He should have Kamehameha.
I got more than one electric psychopath to keep track of it.
Miles, don't go for that. Tee him up, Miles. Tee up. Good move, Miles. Fuck him up, Miles. Fuck him up. Bitch! Good fucking move. What the? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hand to head. He not fucking with Miles, bro. Hand to head. Oh, that's my goat, bro. Did he just dab? I might be rooting for Static Shock. I ain't gonna lie. He just fucking. This is so fucking weird. Yeah, hand in hand, Static not fucking with Miles, bro. Bitch. Oh my god, he posed up with him, bro. That's thumbnail. That's thumbnail. No matter what happens, hey, Miles not getting disrespected like that. I don't give a fuck. Bitch! And he oh my god. Bitch!
Me? Getting zapped? What's up with that? I call that the shoulder touch. You ain't ready for the stand. I call this my taser punch.
Oh shit. My weave! Good move. Good move. We control. Yeah, good move. I ain't gonna lie. Static Shock's powers are cool as shit, though. I ain't gonna lie. They're kind of cool. They're cool. Good move, Mouse. I ain't gonna lie. It's okay. Static Shock's durability isn't all that crazy, right? His just damage output is fucking insane, though. But like, so couldn't Miles theoretically just fuck him up then? Because Miles has like super strength comparable to Peter's on par with Peter Parker's, right? And Peter Parker was able to do some crazy shit. So like, okay, Peter Parker was able to go like damage the Hulk. Static Shock's durability is not close to the fucking Hulk. So shouldn't Miles Morales be able to like to one-shot this motherfucker, get him over with? You know what I mean? Like, and plus, Reggie would have to touch him, right? But that's what the Spidey sense is for. He can't fucking touch him because Miles is so fucking like agile and shit with his spider sense. So, shouldn't Miles beat his ass?
Wait, what? Keep thinking.
What?
Stop thinking.
No way.
I'm a completely emphatic.
Good move.
Come on out, Spider Boy. Huh? No more flying piece of face.
Good move.
Shoot, that was my ride.
Bro, oh my god, this electricity shit is so bailout.
You've got surprises, but so do I.
Miles dodge. What the fuck? I mean, come on, Miles. Look, fucking move. Make it fucking heal. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying, bro. What the? He's able to do all this shit with electricity?
Wow, not cool.
Oh, fuck. He's cooked. My goat's cooked. Oh, he's cooked. He's so cooked.
All I gotta do is... What? Plasma coil. If you hadn't noticed, this electric biz is kind of my thing.
Shit! Miles, no! The hip young Magneto wins, yeah. Is it me, bro? I could never pick the right motherfucker. At least he's not from Dakota. Bro, like, I knew heading into this shit, like, heading into the battle itself after hearing all this fucking feats, I knew Miles wasn't gonna win, but bro, what the fuck, dude? Bro. Like, you put up a fucking pubescent teenager against an eldritch horror, an electric god, who can fucking... Oh, my lord, bro. That's crazy. Is that not fucking crazy, bro? Like, as soon as I heard that this motherfucker Virgil can throw shit out of fucking orbit, I knew it was GG's, bro. Damn. But anyways, man, let's go wrap up today's video, bro. If you liked the video, like the video. If you didn't like the video, eat a dick. Hey, man, I'm loving reacting to these death battles, bro. If you want me to react